What it do. This video is about committing to your current situation, right? What I mean by that is your current situation might not be one that is the most positive, right? But what you need to do is accept it in order to change it, right? Because oftentimes what happens is we know that our situation is fucked up, but we might got some bad habits, and right, and it's oftentimes the bad habits, of course, that caused the bad situation that you're in, but it's those same bad habits that we keep doing, right, in order to maybe even forget about our situation. But each time we forget about our situation, it only gets worse, right? Because it's like a muscle. If you don't train a muscle, that is, if you don't improve the muscle, it can only get weaker, right? And the same with your situation. Your ability to act, your ability to change things will only grow weaker and weaker if you don't commit to your current situation, if your current situation is a bad one, right? Same for me. I went to Thailand, I came back, and I had no money, and I had to commit. I had to commit, right? I had a bad habit of smoking, and each time I smoked, I realized, like, damn, I haven't really improved from like 2 years ago, but I kept smoking, and it kept biting at me. It kept irritating me. Like, why is my situation like this? Why? And then I was like, okay, if I don't change it, I will only stay in this situation. And that's also something that you need to realize, right? Oftentimes we think that we might be more important than we truly are, right? So what happens is we postpone things. We delay things, right? We're like, one day, man, but you're not special. Life really doesn't give a fuck about you improving or not. That's really what I really had to realize. Like, I seen people, you know, you see people growing up, right? You used to be 18, they were in the same position as you. Now that we're 21, they already started grinding and committed to their situation when they were 18. So now they're 21 and they're in way better position. They got way better cars, way better relationships, way better whatever, right? Because they committed to that situation. And of course, you shouldn't look at people and feel insecure and things like that. That's not what this video is about. But you need to commit to your situation, and sometimes you need to use other people as motivation. That dude who used to be in your classroom and now he got the newest Mercedes, and you know that he grinded for it, you need to use him as motivation. Like, I need to commit to my situation if I want to change things, if I want to get better, right? And that's committing to your situation. I can't really, I don't know what your situation is, but it probably will consist out of a lot of bad habits, right? So what you need to do is you need to change that, right? You need to change that, and you need to, commit. You need to, if you got a bad smoking habit, you need to quit that. Lessen smoking. If you don't go working out, if you don't work out, you need to go to the gym. If you don't got a job, you need to get a job. Of course, the end goal is to get a business, but like for me, right, I didn't have a job. I was kind of living off my mom in my mom's basement. Terrible social skills. I had to commit to my situation. It wasn't nice. It's still not nice, right? But you need to do it. You need to do certain things, right, to get better, to improve your situation. But because it won't change if you don't change, right? If you don't do new things, if you don't take on new challenges and do something about it. That's just so important. And this really for the younger people, right? The people 18 to like somewhere in their 20s, because that's the real age gap, right? Where people got problems with committing to the situation. Oftentimes they got a lot of addictions and things like that, which causes them to keep doing those things, keep doing those bad things. The situation only gets worse, right? That's so important because you're fighting to survive, really. That's what I lately really realized. You're fighting to survive, right? Each time you eat those bad things, you're basically lowering your testosterone, right? Which lowers the likelihood of you attracting a partner, right? Each time you delay things, you put in the mindset of like, I'm a person that doesn't really take action. Each time you do those things, right, you delay your own improvement, right? So you need to really commit. Write down what is your situation like. It's probably not one of the best ones, right? What can you do about it? That's committing to your situation. And then it's really sticking to it. Sticking to your current situation and improving it until you really see change, because probably the first 2 weeks, first 2 weeks of you working on your body, first 2 weeks you working on your business, you won't see nothing. First couple weeks, first couple videos of you posting on a YouTube channel, you won't see nothing. But you need to commit to your situation, and just because you're doing something. It might not be in the eyes of the public. You might not have the newest car yet. You might not have this or that. You might not have a lot of subscribers, but you're doing something. Over here, you're putting that, it's all law of attraction, right? You're putting out in the universe, yo, I'm a dude that works on myself. I'm a dude that gets in front of the camera and try to motivate people. I try to improve myself, right? I try to help people do that too. You're putting that in the universe. It will all flow back to you. It will all flow back to you. If you work on your social skills, you know, you will put yourself in front of more people. You will get better at talking to people. You will get better relationships with people and all those things, right? That's really like, you need to really commit to your situation and change what you can change. Certain things you cannot change. You cannot cry about certain things that you cannot change, but all the things that you can directly change, such as how your body shape looks like, how much money you have, who the people are that you surround yourself with, those are things that you can 100% control, and you need to control it. That's all committing to your situation. And yeah, like I said, that's just the message for this video. Commit to your situation. Write down what are your problems. Write down what you can do about them. And it's always that first thing you could, there's always something to improve, right? And you are not stupid. Your mind will come up with something. It won't be the best solution. You won't, if you're broke right now and you start working on that problem, you won't have $1 million in the first weeks, first months, or it's possible, right? Of course, in a month, weeks, but probably not, right? Because you're probably in a situation that you first need to dig yourself out of. And that's it with having that fucked up situation, right? You first need to dig yourself out of the hole before you can even climb the mountain. Now you're not even at 0, you're below 0. You're at minus 13 or something, right? You need to first get at 0, then you can start climbing 1, 2, 3, and that's the point, right? When something happens, a tree has like millions of roots under the ground. You don't see it. You only start seeing it once the first thing sprouts out of the ground, right? The first small part of the tree, but you don't know what happened for years under the ground. You don't know what happened. You know, and that's the same with you. You first need to lay down your roots under the ground. And with the reality that you won't see anything for once you start committing, right? The roots first need to soak into the ground, grow into the ground, and really root. And then the fruits will sprout, right? Then you will truly grow. Same goes for your situation, man. Commit, right? That's what I'm doing right now, right? That's why I'm just speaking this motivation right now. Things are real. We're getting older too. Also something that a lot of people don't realize, bro. You're not getting any younger. The more you delay, you're not getting any younger, bro. It's only going to get harder and harder with the days, with the years, with the months that you keep delaying things. So yeah, bro. Commit to your situation, how fucked up it is. You need to see it like, that quote, like, it's day one or another day. is day one or one day. You might change one day, or this is day one of you changing. And tomorrow is day two, so you will already be better off than you were yesterday. You will already, if you start today, you will have less problems tomorrow. That's all committed to your situation, bro. And with that, I'm gonna end this video. I thank you for watching. And yeah, like I've said, commit to your situation. Write down what you need to do. Let your mind work on it. And the most important thing, right, is allow yourself to do those things. And this goes back to my previous video. Allow yourself to prime, right? If you got certain bad habits, you cannot even think about improving because your mind is in a too fucked up place, right? You first need to do those things, right? First need to maybe go without certain things for you to realize, damn, I really need to work out of this situation. So yeah, like I've said, thank you for watching. And yeah, do what you need to do, and I'm out.